they can't pronounce your name. Black Asian Latin, jungle loving is the name of the game. So welcome to the animal kingdom. Welcome to the animal kingdom. So la nuit where you're always welcome. Welcome to the animal kingdom. Welcome to the animal kingdom. Welcome to the animal kingdom.
Well, good evening, everyone. Longevity John here, your host for yet another live performance of Dress Rehearsal from the Duncan Showroom. No, we try to get away from that drunken Duncan theme because that's what we came about with. This is to have a non-alcohol venue where all attention is paid to the people on stage, which can be unnerving if it happens to be open mic. Or sometimes people are here for the very first time. Sometimes they're bringing some new material from a history of being on the stage. Sometimes they're just trying to get their 10,000 hours in. Whatever it is, that they have a reason to want to be on stage, we make that available to them. It's the best that we can. And we also get a chance to broadcast that, so there's people out there watching tonight.
Yeah, that's
now,
really cool.
It is kind of cool, because
like
there's people
that.
from all over the world that are watching. We've had people from England accidentally tune in on it and just go, wow, and just really enjoy it. And it does get spread around, and that's the joy of music. But one of the things we always have to remember is that I remember this old adage I once read: nothing is for free. Everything else costs money. So if you want nothing, that's great. Just don't spend the money. But if you'd like to see things, you got to help us out, and that's by donating to make sure that we can stay alive and bring this to you. There's no real grants or anything else out there that are available to us. We just do our best. And we believe in what we do, and we're hoping that you'll support us and believe in us as well. Now, the neat thing about tonight is usually the first person up gets to do 4 songs, but unfortunately, Richie Valley, who's up first, has got his bread rising, and he's got to get it home and put it in the oven, and that's no shit. That's the truth.
I do. Yeah.
That's nothing. He comes to me and says, "No, John, you have to understand." It started off at noon, a little late in the day getting it ready, but it was either. He's just got to go put it in the oven. That's just the way it is. So that's what all folk singers say. You just got to put it in the oven. Love stories all over the place. But anyway.
But I really wanted to come out, particularly this week, because I wanted to share a whole bunch of music with you. Live, I got three songs, original songs for you I never heard before. And I also want to talk a little bit about my website, because I got 4 albums on my website you can stream live.
Well, that's what you got to be able to do, ladies and gentlemen, is go to his website. He's going to tell you more about it as he does. His name's Richie Valley. Please, have some fun. You got 3 songs.
Thank you very much, LJ. And thank you, audience. And Tim, too. Tim does a great job back there. I'm going to try not talk too much, because it's all about the music, right? Well, one of the main reasons I'm here tonight is I released an LP, and I want to share some of that music with you. So I'm going to play 2 tracks off my Butterfly Sunflower LP, which I released in the fall equinox. And you can stream it live. So you can actually listen to me tonight and then go to my website, richievalley.com, and click on LP on Butterfly Sunflower and see if I did any better in the studio. Anyway, I'm going to start off with a real peppy tune. Most of it's laid back and mellow, but this is one of the few peppy ones. It's called In Search for the Lost Harmonic. And the idea is, if you don't know anything about music, that there are certain notes that you can strike that the sort of ring, and we're after those lost harmonics. Anyway, let's get going here. We'll try and get some of those harmonics. and pull out a few more. There they are. Just do the abbreviated version. And you can go to the website. I got a video for that. It's shot about this time of year, last year, in Marie Canyon. You can see all the waves just rushing down because of the Pineapple Express. And I did that tune as a background for that particular video. If you can imagine me walking along the top of the cliff at Marie Canyon with my mobile phone out my hand, and it's sort of wobbling around. And if you go to the video and search for the Lost Harmonic, you'll see that. It was kind of fun. Anyway, let's move on. The next one I want to do is the title track of my Butterfly Sunflower LP. That's close. Most of this stuff is really mellow. Yeah, it's instrumental jazz LP. You kind of want, like, if you're having supper and you have a glass of wine, you want to have, some nice mellow music playing in the background. This is it, right? The studio version has got two more instruments. And I should hasten to add, it's co-written by Brian Richardson, who's a local to Duncan. And he plays Qbird, an electronic app on Android, and beautiful electric guitar, along to counterpoint what I'm playing there. So we're missing two instruments, right? But if you go to the website, richievalley.com, you can check it out. I really like that song. Okay, one more. All of what I've been playing is in open D, which I really like. But for this one, I'll tune up one string here. That sounds like I might be close. So the reason I chose this particular one to end with is because it's a brand new tune. I just recorded it a little while ago. Actually, I did an instrumental version. I published it last night on BandLab. Did an unplugged version, but there's going to be like a full version. It's called Play It Again. And the story behind the song is Brian Richardson from Duncan House Dogs, we were playing live in Honeymoon Bay. We had about 5 gigs in a row up in Honeymoon Bay last summer. It was just beautiful, right on the lake, right? And it was warm enough, right? Do you remember that summer? It was definitely warm enough. And anyway, the story for the song, the reason this song arose is we had just finished playing a set, and I see a fan walking by, and she's just beaming. She's just so happy because she enjoyed the music. And I thought, wow, I got to write a song about that. And so I called this one Play It Again. Same old song. Summer days, lakeside breeze, just for you, just for you, just for you. Just for you, just for you, just play again, play for me. That's it. So thank you very much. And so you can go to the website, richievalley.com, and see whether I've been playing that as good as I played it in the studio. Thank you very much.
Richie Valley, thank you very much, sir. Very cool. Thank you. And he gave me my own little flash drive, so I get to hear the CD. Oh, 1 second here. I'm going to unplug
Maybe
you.
I'll unplug first. I got a 30-foot at home, right? So I just walk.
We saved the day. We saw that one coming. Thanks very much, sir, for doing that. Now, we have John Hatfield is here in town. He's turned 70. I don't know if we should get him up right away because he may have to go to bed soon. It's late. But I would like to see Duncan go first. Because you know why? Duncan's gone out and bought himself some mallets to play the drums so he can do his music with it. It's very, very cool. Very, 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 very extraordinarily.
Duncan's next? Okay.
Wow, the number of people who got sniffles and little bits of headaches and stuff like that. They're not sure if they got a cold or if they got COVID or if they got this or if they got that or they got anything. Sure has got this, the communities all sort of worked up in a fear concept. You know, smoke lots of pot, you can't remember what happened yesterday, so it doesn't really matter. You know, what? Sure, no problem. No, something we all got to deal with, and the music industry is having a really, really tough go of it. I was talking with David Gogo today, and he said he spent most of the day canceling and postponing, rescheduling new shows, and hoping that it'll be opened up again a little later on. We'll find out on January 19th, I think, is the day that we're going to have the next one, or the 18th is when all the instructions will be revisited as to how we conduct our lives according to a bunch of bureaucrats. I'm not dishing nobody. I'm just saying, boy, if you were to start looking at everything and put it all down on paper and you were looking at it, boy, how much do you guys get paid to do that? Because you're not very good at it. You know, as a war is going on, it's not a very good war. I can tell you which side's going to lose just from the, you know. So what?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I just don't know anymore. And me, the guy that's got, you know, I've been double vaxxed and got the booster, you know. So I'm not saying I bought into it. I'm just saying, here I am. I'm still doing okay. Bit of a sore throat, bit of a sniffle, probably just a cold. Thank you very much. You go put that bread in the oven. You go deal with the oven issue. Yeah. But right now, someone who travels around, we see him walking around town quite a bit over the years, and with that comes observations. And with his observations, he likes to write them down. He likes to do different things from his perspective. You know, and having watched him start out here a couple of years ago, just wanted to get up here. So we've encouraged him. You know what? He gets down on it. He writes things down. He goes out and he buys new drumsticks. He does all sorts of things. He's not a drummer. He played guitar one night. He's not a guitar player. But he knew how those things could work for him, and he wanted to give it a try. And that is what creativity is all about, that urge and that desire to express yourself however you can. And I think he does it quite well. His name is Duncan. He's a resident of Duncan. And he's one of our buddies. You take it away, Duncan.
Okay, guys, thank you. So, I mean, I'm going to do 3 songs tonight. So, the first song, I'm just going to use the drums. I'm not going to say any words. So I'm just like a native dance song. So, prepare with me. So that's the first one. So the second one is I actually wrote this, and it's a song from Bryan Adams. You probably know Bryan Adams, and it's called "House on Fire." So, some other time, some other place, we might not be here, standing face to face. I just wanna tell you, made up my mind. You know I can't help the way I feel inside. Oh, this heart's on fire, right from the start. It's been burning for me. Oh, this heart's on fire. This I know is true. So come on over, I ain't hard to please. Oh baby, what you get aren't always what you see. Need. Oh, this heart's on fire, right from the start. It's been burning for you. Oh, this heart's on fire. This I know is true. And so the streets are empty, the lights are down, and nothing warm this side of town. Rising to my street, I can feel the heat. It's trying to pull me under, winding through the night. We can make it right. It's coming like thunder. Some got it good, some got it bad, but you're the best I've ever had. I never knew you were so fine. From now on, I'm gonna be by your side. Oh, this heart's on fire, right from the start. It's been burning for you. Whoa, this heart's on fire. This I know is true. And that's the second. And so the third one is basically, man, like, I think that's going back to the rain, that song that I did last fall, I think, because the rain is coming back. So, yeah, so here it goes. Rain, go, rain, rain, we are here. Rain, rain, we are near. Rain, rain, we are gone. Rain, rain, we are nowhere. When it rains, we feel it. 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 What is with the rain? Corrupt. Where is the sun? Rain is hiding it. Why is the rain so messy? It is water dripping down. Who is directing the rains? Maybe the gods, we don't know. When it rains, it pours, pours, pours. When it rains, it pours, pours, pours. When it rains, it pours, pours, pours. What is to Yav? Not rain. What is to Yas? You rain. What is to jump? Sun dance. What is to shovel? Not rain. Oh, that's snow, which we hate even more. When it rains, we feel it, definitely. And if it stops raining, yes, do a sun dance. If it stops raining, yes, plant some plants. If it stops raining, yes, get made to mow the grass that has grown. If it stops raining, we can take the sun back or the town back. When it rains, we still see it, feel it, hear it. When it rains, we see it, feel it, hear it. When it rains, we see it, feel it, hear it. What we want, stop the rain. What we need, the sun to shine. What we need, stop holding supplies like crazy maniacs. What we want, a dry winter, which we hopefully will get. When it rains, we feel it. When it rains, we feel it. When it rains, we feel it. And the rain is so annoying. The rain just go away. When it rains, we see it, feel it, see it, feel it. One day it will stop raining. And that's it.
Thank you very much, Duncan. What a wonderful segue into our rain festival that I can talk about, which, if everything goes well, we'll be having a rain festival which involves many events outdoors where you can come listen to live music in the city square. And don't worry if it's raining. Just put on rain gear. You know, just get out there. Do it. Be a part of it. You know that 3-month period between January and March that they call February, where cabin fever sets in. Most other communities in the Canadian country, as I know it, go out and actually embrace those elements, which are sometimes their adversary, by throwing a carnival, a festival, a get-together, a reason for the community to come out and celebrate. Mostly the cabin fever. Let's get rid of that cabin fever. So come out and join us, February 18th through to the 27th. Mbira Spirit on Friday, the 18th. Babyface Brass Band on the 19th. We have Positive Rebellion on Wednesday, the 23rd. We have, it looks like we've got Funky Lowdown on the 25th, which is going to be really kind of getting this into that Mardi Gras kind of feel. And then if all goes well, Jeff Plankenhorn and his new band will be up and performing on the 26th. But the big part is on the 27th. The 27th. That's the big day. That's the final day of the festival. That's when we all gather downtown. And oh no, I've lost it. I've lost.
We knew you'd lost it long
I know. I could see myself setting myself up for that one in a hurry. But one of the things we're going to have. Damn, where it's got to be around here somewhere. We're going to have a. What am I going to do? Where did it go? No. Oh, there it is. There it is. On the 27th at noon hour, we're going to gather in the city square. And the finale of the festival will be getting ourselves on TikTok, as we have the most amount of people that we know. Not only dancing, we got to play the nose flute. All the great tunes.
Did you do happy birthday? I'll sing with you.
Well, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it again.
I need you to.
That's going to be my next lead up.
Okay, can I come and sing with you?
Sure. That means we got to find out, where do you want to start? No, well, you start. If you find the key, and I'll follow you.
Oh, I don't have a key because I sing off tune.
You're not singing happy birthday to yourself, sir. That's just not the way it's done. No, you can't. So I can just start playing it and you'll find it?
Happy birthday.
Okay.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Yeah. You'll figure that out.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Very nice.
You like that?
Yeah.
So anyway, what we're having is the gumboot and nose flute and non-precision marching band. So anyone who wants to get up and learn how to play a nose flute, we'll be we'll be selling them all the way through the festival. So you can learn how to play them. And the nice thing about the gumboot and nose flute and non-precision marching band is we don't need to have insurance because we're not going to be walking down the streets. We're going to be walking down the sidewalks. If you walk down the sidewalk in single file, there's no way they could charge you with having a parade. So we go ahead and we do it that way. But the nice thing about that is you can pretty well guarantee that the songs that are being played at the front of the line are nowhere near the songs at the back. And what it is just wonderful, chaotic, what would you call that? Semblance of order. All dressed in brightly colored rain gear and boots. It's and umbrellas. It's really a fun time. I expect you to be there, sir. Once you're 70, you can do stuff like that, right? Because no one cares. You're old.
Well, speaking of 70, I turned 70.
Yes, you did today.
And I've been coming here for 7 years. And it's been quite an experience, and I'm very happy to have had the opportunity that you have provided for me to get, maybe 873 hours out of my 10,000, 777, yeah, that could be it. So I wanted to make a donation to the showroom, and Deborah says you should make it for 470. For 70, So here's 470.
Oh, cool.
470. So hopefully we carry on,
Wow.
470, $470,000.
$4,700. That's the rent money. Who signed this check? Oh, it's not a check. It's cash. Damn.
Well,
that's okay.
I don't want to say nothing, but
I know.
And don't count it yet.
No, not until you've left the building. I get it. Thank you, John. And Deb.
Okay. Thank
Much
you.
appreciated.
No, thank you. It's mainly me thanking you. It's been a wonderful 7 years, and I'm looking forward to at least another 7.
No, go for 10.
Go for the 10.
Yeah.
Hit the big 80. Then
Sure.
Then I'll have to give you 480.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made it here, John.
Yes.
We're in our 70s. It's pretty damn cool. You know what? I still think we rock the world, and I still think we're leading the way.
Yeah. I was thinking, I wrote a song for a guy, he turned 60, so I wrote a song called Welcome Back to the 60s. So I thought I could revive that and welcome back to the 70s.
Oh, no, the 70s was no fun. I don't know where you were during the 70s.
I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. A lot.
So did I.
Well, where was I? Oh, I was in the
you
bars.
You
We're
just don't
in-
remember.
All I was sitting was in the bar every day.
You were in that town called Inebriated.
Yeah.
You was inebriated.
I was inebriated. Yeah. I think it was also known as Lethbridge. Where men are men and sheep are nervous and the women know it. That's what they used to tell me there.
Well, luckily you made it out. And how long's it been since you left Lethbridge now? 30. Is
No,
it
Lethbridge I left a long time. I left there when I was...
No, but I mean inebriated.
Oh, from being inebriated, it's
Yeah.
been 35 and a half years.
35 and a half. Wow. That is really something.
Well, 35 years, 6 months, and about coming up 19 days. But I'm not really keeping track, Doesn't bother me one bit. No, I can get over it. But for anyone else who's out there, there was no way you could have told me at the very beginning that 35 years was even in the picture. What I had to do is do it one day at a time. And you know what? That works a lot in all aspects of your life. If you take it one day at a time and be gracious and thankful that you get to the end of each day, then you wake up each day ready and prepared to go find out what else is new and coming to you. And John gets to write songs about all those things that goes on in his life, and he does it really quite well. And they're really interesting stories, and I think you're going to like what he does. Hey, by the way, you can have 4 songs because the guy who was going to do it at the beginning couldn't do 4, so you could only do 3.
I got no bread to bake. That's my new song.
John Hadfield, ladies and gentlemen.
And Deb Neal, by the way.
And Deb Neal is going to join me. Oh, you're close. Is she
Am I
close enough? She's got to
I'm
see
really
the
here
lyrics.
for show.
Deborah and I made a trip across Canada in 2017, and we got as far as Saskatoon, and we'd been collecting photographs, but also just things that stood out. For example, one of the things was all these Jesus billboards, like, "Are you ready?" Jesus saves, Moses invests, and things like that. And it was pretty much across the country in these smaller, we took the northern route through the prairies, so you saw a lot of really small towns where the cemeteries were actually bigger than the towns. I don't know how that worked, but so anyway, we got to Saskatoon. We had enough stuff, we thought, to write a song. So it's called A Long Way to Go. So dark when I woke up this morning. All I can see is that long way to go. All this traveling leaves me kinda weary, drawing me closer to what I already know. Staring out the window past another prairie town. Lonely little houses lined up in a row. Don't wanna live standing in no line, like waiting for Jesus to finally show. I'm on my way down that road. I'm on my way, such a long way to go, such a long way to go. I can't sit still unless I'm moving. Watch people's lives passing me by. Broken down old farmhouse, a little kid is waiting. Silhouettes and ghosts against the gray prairie sky. I'm on my way down that road. I'm on my way, such a long way to go, such a long way to go. All I know, there's a cemetery waiting high on a hill or under some tree. That's where you're gonna meet your maker. That's where Jesus is waiting for me. I'm on my way down that road. I'm on my way, such a long way to go. I'm Thank you, Deborah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
That's Deborah's. Was that your first time on stage, Deborah?
That was my debut singing. I did the debut with the Love of Words.
Oh, at the Love of Words. That counts. In the keeping with Duncan's Rain and the Rain Festival, and finding your way back home for whatever reason, this also. I thought when I started playing this chord, it sounded sort of like rain falling. Just a sec, I have to check my tuning. I was sitting at my dining room table and it was raining. It's a tricky little chord. And I started out by saying because I thought, what am I going to sing about? And so I said, I'm sitting by a window staring at the rain. But then it became something else. But still sounds like the rain. It's called I'll Find My Way Back Home. Clouds of gray are ganging up on a sky that feels so blue, racing in to cover up the sunshine's point of view. Thoughts I used to hear are lost and wandering through my mind. Memories bounce off funhouse mirrors at carnivals yet divine, in a city where I've never been. I walk alone unseen. When will I ever find my way home? Take off these traveling shoes, no more to roam. When will I ever feel whole again? Is my future always somewhere, somewhere? little trebly for my taste. Hey? No, I'm not blaming you. It's just all your fault all the time. There's no real reason to blame you. Yeah. That's better. This guitar has quite a range of sounds by flicking switches. I did this song all the time, so I'm going to do it again. Well, I don't know why, but I've been thinking on you. And I wonder sometimes, are you thinking about me too? Yeah, I don't know why, but I've been thinking on you. And I wonder sometimes, are you thinking about me too? What would I do if I saw you walking down the street? What would I say if we ever chanced to meet? I can still remember how you smiled at me that warm summer's day laying under a tree. Well, I don't know why, but I've been thinking on you. And I wonder sometimes, are you thinking about me too? Was that you I saw sitting at the light? Did we pass each other driving somewhere in the night? I look in the mirror, how old I've become. Yet in my mind our aging hasn't even begun. Well, I don't know why, but I've been thinking on you. And I wonder sometimes, are you thinking about me too? Have you ever wondered what might have been had we lived that life we'd planned in our dream? What if that vision still had a life? And somewhere, somehow, we're man and wife. Well, I don't know why, but I've been thinking on you. And I wonder sometimes, are you thinking about me too? Feelings I had for you have faded to the past. But the images in our memory just seem to last and last. Well, I don't know why, but I've been thinking on you. And I wonder sometimes, are you thinking about me too? Well, I don't know why, but I've been thinking on you. And I wonder sometimes, are you thinking about me three? Yay. Thank you. Thank you. I know.
Hey, Leanie Beanie and John Stewart, aka Lip Forest, have both wished you happy birthday while you were
Oh.
playing there.
Thank you. Thank you. Leanie Beanie and who? Stewart?
John Stewart,
John
Lip Forest. You know
Oh.
Lip Forest?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Hey, John. Hey, Leanie. Thank you. Now I'm going to stick my neck out. I should have done this first, but. This is the newest completed song. First tune up, yeah. I'm tuning the E up to an F. Yeah. I did it once. I was, my father had passed away, and my mother was saying she missed the sound of his voice, so I remembered one time when they were arguing, I thought it was so funny that I taped it, and I said, "Do you want to hear you arguing with him?" And she said, "Not really." And I thought, oh, but I went and found it, and I listened to it, and it was funny, I thought. And but right above that in the voice memos was this little piece I'd thrown down, and it said E play an F, and I thought, what does that mean? So I figured it out, I think. This is called Living in a Fantasy. I hope I get it right. There's only so many times it happens before it gets too much. There's only so much that I can take before I had enough. Whoops. Sorry. Take a good look at yourself and tell me what you see. I wish you could, I could show you what's staring back at me. You talk to yourself, but you don't listen. Why would you listen to me? How can you be, no, how can you be so blind when it's so plain to see you're living in a fantasy? Sorry. I don't need another argument. I don't need another fight. I just wanna find the exit. I wanna see daylight, but there's only one way out of here. Only one way to go. I tell you, baby, it's you or me, headed for the door. You talk to yourself, but you don't listen. Why would you listen to me? How can you be so blind when it's so plain to see you're living in a fantasy? You talk to yourself, but you don't listen. Why would you listen to me? How can you be so blind when it's so plain to see you're living in a fantasy? Living in a fantasy. Living in a fantasy. Ooh. Wow. was messy. What can you expect for the first one? I also, just for fun.
How many songs do you get tonight? Is it your birthday or something?
Yeah, I get 70.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay, I'm in.
I hope you're in for the.
Yeah, I got this.
I just want to mess with this a bit. I'm gonna turn the drums on, Ted. And they're not. I don't think they're separable, as we found with the other device. And I think. Pardon me? Yeah. See, that might be it. I don't know if this is the right beat, but I'll just. He counts it out. Louder? Okay. Well then I get there. That's cranked, so I can turn the guitar down.
Okay, no, that'll be fine.
Drummer faded out.
Drummers never do that.
No, it's a difficult feat at best. Anyway, it was just something I was working on. I just wanted to hear it. Thank you very much.
I think you still have like 64 songs.
Oh, God.
Do one more, man. It's your fucking birthday.
It's my fucking birthday.
Leanie's watching and she's loving it, so
Okay.
let's do one for Leanie.
Holy crap, now I'm gonna...
Have the goodbye song?
The goodbye song. You know, I left my book in Victoria. Whatever I did, I'd have to remember, which is at 70. Yeah. There's some. What's the song that I know? Oh, well, I know a John Prine song that I. It's funny how some songs just stick in my head and other ones just do not. Yeah. Okay. Did you turn me down? No? Oh, I know. Go back to that again. I want to take this off. I gotta remember now. Now I get mixed up. We got an apartment in the city. Me and Loretta like living there. Been a while since the kids are grown, a life of their own, leaving us alone. John and Linda moved to Omaha. Joe is somewhere on the road. We lost Davy in the Korean War. I still don't know what for. Don't matter anymore. You know that oak trees just get stronger. Old rivers get wilder every day. Old folks just get lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there. Hello. Me and Loretta, we don't talk much more. She sits and stares through the back door screen. All the news just repeats itself like some forgotten dream we both had seen. I think I'll go and call up Rudy. Together at the factory. What would I say if he asked what's new? Nothing, what's with you? Nothing much to do. You know that oak trees just get stronger. Old rivers get wilder every day. Old folks just get lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there. Say hello. So if you're walking down the street sometime, spot some hollow ancient eyes, please don't just pass them by and stare as if you didn't care. Just say hello in there. Just say hello. Just say hello. I guess that's an appropriate song for an old feller. That's it. Thank you.
So we'll be back in 2 weeks to celebrate another birthday.
Deborah's turning 38. Yeah, there's a quite a... a lion cougar.
A lion.
That's funny.
Hey, John, thanks very much, and happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for, again, maybe you don't realize it, but your ability to keep on coming back here all the time has also been inspiring for me to keep on going, because I trust your judgment and I trust your ability to, your decision to allow me to be your friend. Gave me some credence. Thank you.
Wow. Yeah, there was a big lineup. I had to choose. What are you gonna do? John's got the showroom. I gotta play. You know? Fast friends. No, thank you, John. Really, and Ted too. It's been a very pleasant journey and full of stories and laughter and
Lots of laughter.
yeah, a few arguments.
Lots of discussion.
Yeah. Yeah, a whole bunch of arguments. And the other thing to me that was the sort of the unconscious aspect that the three of us all shared the Avro Arrow as a focal point, you know.
Did I tell you that I ran into my cousin and what he told me?
What did your cousin tell you?
Because that Jim, when
Chamberlain.
when they
Who
went
ran
down,
the Avro Arrow project.
when they went down to use the wind tunnel in the States.
Yeah. My father told me about that. They had to go down to there because there
But
was
you know what?
nothing
When
here.
they got there,
Yeah.
all the numbers they were supposed to have were left behind,
Oh.
and there wasn't internet at that time or any other way to get it to other than Jim sat down for 12 to 14 hours and rewrote the whole thing
Wow.
from memory.
Wow.
See, I like to say it's hereditary, but we're not even connected. We're so far removed that anyway.
Yeah, no, still again, you know that we share that is a really. I mean, to me, it's amazing, really. Yeah, Ted's dad was he was in the
He was doing the fuel system.
the fuel system,
Yeah.
and my father
It was his first job out of university. Like that was the very first job he got out of Queens, and he went to school in the States, but then he went to Queens for his post-grad. But then he got hired in Malton for doing this, and that was his first job out of university. Was working on the Avro fucking Arrow.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah. No, and that's the reason I'm in Canada. I was born in Manchester, England, and my father got the job there. He had an afternoon, 1 hour to make up his mind. They said, yeah, we'll take you. Don't you want to talk to your wife? He goes, I don't have time. I can't. So he just said yes. And I think a week later he was gone, you know. And then here we are, you know. So here we are. Woohoo!
Awesome. I always, my major memory of the Avro Arrow was my stepfather being very proud that his stepbrother was Jim Chamberlain. And he had taken on a 10-year-old out of the blue, right?
Mm-hmm.
Driving a red convertible, gets a nice lady and a 10-year-old, right? Well, there goes his red convertible. So he gets basic and everything. And then he ends up with me, and this is great. And so he tries to impress me. I actually have John Diefenbaker's signature, right?
Ooh.
I met him.
The guy that
In Moose
canceled
Jaw.
the whole
He
thing.
canceled the whole thing.
Frickin'
But
asshole. No, I know.
my stepfather, bless his soul, he bought me a model of the Avro Arrow,
Right.
and he put it together. He put the wings on backwards.
Yeah, radical.
He got
design.
And he
Mar-
had to be told. And it took him a while to figure out, oh my God.
He got you a model and he put it together? Isn't the point for models supposed to be you put it together?
Yeah, well, I told you, he's a new dad.
You would have put
I'm
you
a
would have put the wings
10-year-old,
on, right?
you know.
Actually, I think there is a plane that has the wings swept forward now. Yeah.
Not like that. Trust
Not
me.
like that.
No.
No.
There was just like, I think both my mother and I lost faith, a lot of faith in him after that. Well, this is going to be a ride.
And then didn't Jim end up in the parade with John Glenn?
He was in the second car
Yeah.
with all the
'cause
ticker tape
a
going.
lot of the guys from Avro ended up in the States, either in Nassau or in California.
They just said, "Hey, you guys got all this shit. Get down here.
Yeah.
Come on."
Yeah. No, they were all kind of way ahead of their time. I mean,
But Jim went on to be Jim helped put John Glenn up. He's
Yeah.
one of the first ones that he made sure that program worked. And then he went on to become head of Mercury, Gemini, and with Apollo, what happened was he came back into Apollo partway through because it was getting way expensive and overrun and just all sorts of. He not only cut back the budget, but he actually cut back made sure that the efficiency of what they were doing was working, because at that point everybody was just trying to make money off it, right? Everywhere you could. So they were adding things that didn't need to be there and that. And so when they lost the crew,
yeah, I was just thinking
he was
about
he
that.
was devastated. He was just,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, that was very sad. On the launch pad, too. But anyway, we won't go there.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Johnny. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, brother. Happy
and
birthday.
many more, by the
I'm
way.
glad you came around and started darkening our door all the time. It's been a pleasure, man.
Yeah, no, you too.
Here's to 70 more years of this.
70, I don't think so, but John
We were
and I-
talking today about
Yeah.
the idea that, wow, because yesterday someone said, oh, this guy, Peter introduced us to that, and Eugene introduced us. This guy's 100 years old. Well, he's not 100 years old, but we both looked at each other and went, that's another 30 years. My
There's
God.
hope.
Do I want another 30 years of this?
Yeah. Oh, he seemed all right.
No,
Selling
he's
you.
not. He's not. And you know what? If you knew how we got to where, I'm not going to say much more.
No. No, he's not. But, you know, that's another career choice for you, is selling things that don't work to people.
No, all that.
We got a lot of things that don't work here.
No, by the way, keep your eyes open. There's one of my nutcrackers has gone missing.
What?
There's 3 there, not 4. And I remember showing a guy the other day, and I can't remember exactly who it was, and he thought it was really neat. I don't think he would have took it. I don't think that, but I think what he did is he took it and showed someone and put it down somewhere. Because where are you supposed to put something down here? Oh, I remember it was right over there. Did you notice that I took out the pink?
I just noticed now.
Good.
The
I
pink
was
and-
wondering why it looked so good today.
He didn't like the pink.
The center between the two blues curtains coming down, the center was pink before, and I thought it made everything look too red on the stage. And so now it's back to gray in the center.
Oh, green.
Is it green? Whatever. Looks gray from here.
Gray green.
With my lights on it.
Yeah. Green.
Hey, we have a lot of fun doing this, by the way. We can use your donations. We put them right to effect. I want to thank John again and Deb
There, now it's green.
for their now it's green for helping us out, and for all the other people that do help us out along the way. Today we had Eugene Smith back on his what used to be Eugene Smith Road Stories and Tunage is now called the Eugene and Billy Show.
Yeah, Bill had to get his name in there, man.
Yeah, he wanted to stay in there. And you know what? Today they proved that they can work off each other really quite well. And it was great to see Eugene back at it after having a five valve bypass.
He's got 5 valves?
He had new ones.
Oh, I thought
And then he put
everybody-
the other eye in too.
That's
so-
like an Acura. They have 5 valves.
Yeah. See, so he's running on like
He's
all cylinders.
You know what I did for him though?
No, I don't.
That was great.
He's got VTEC.
He was on stage. I was just about to start his show, and we're on the air. Here's Tamina and Eugene. I brought him out. Georgia has a pack of one of those battery charger, battery, you can start your car with it?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Just in case anything
Jumper.
goes wrong, we got you covered.
Oh, nice. Oh, for his heart.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Holy moly.
Don't worry, Eugene. You go ahead. Sing it. Sing your heart out.
Will be good, right?
Is the right negative?
Now, you know, they brought up this point, but they don't seem to understand why I did it. Eugene, when he came home the first day, as soon as he got home, I wanted to welcome him. So I bought him 2 pie plates and 8 Macintosh apples so he could make apple pie, which he's really good at, which is, you know, you try to get back to being normal, right? And everyone thought I was just fishing for an apple pie. Of course there was. But it wasn't about that. It was about... Anyway, thanks very much for tuning in. Thanks to everybody who came today. Did Duncan leave already? Oh, damn. He's so much fun. He's coming along so far just to, you know. Oh, to have that much, I'll get up there and do anything.
Courage, it's called.
Is it courage?
Because that's what I had to say.
Because you recognize it. Deb recognizes it. Okay, everybody. Good night, y'all. It's been a pleasure.
Day that passes by, no, you're out of sight. You are always on my mind. Time would stand still. It was only you and I. No, you left much too soon. Our memories will never die. And though I feel so lost without you, I know it's somehow find my way. I dream of the day I'll see you again under crimson skies one sunny day. But for now, sleep well with the angels.